I took a class from a minister once who kept referring to God as the trickster God. And in truth, I have been the butt of so many cosmic jokes from the universe that, but sometimes the joke was in my favor. Daryl Hall and John Oates with my sister and my friend Patty. And across the street from the arena where they were playing, there was a hotel, and I always liked to go to the bar that was in that hotel before the concert started, because a lot of times you'd meet the band members or roadies or whatever. And this particular night, we were sitting there and these guys came over and tried to pick up on us, and they mentioned that they had an available seat in like the second row, and would one of us ladies like to join them? And my friend Patty, she just jumped on that. I mean, we knew our seats were way in the back and way up high, and so she left us, you know, without thinking twice about it. Was like, see you later, and she was gone with these guys. So my sister and I went over to the arena, and after checking out our seats and not being very happy with them, and you got to keep in mind, back then they didn't have those huge big screen TVs, so you can still really enjoy what was going on. So we just decided to go out to the concession area and probably get a beer. I can't remember what, but I think that was what we were doing. And I noticed that the door to the hallway to the backstage was open, and I had never seen that door open before. So we walked down there, and you know, it ended right at the stage, but you couldn't see anything on the stage because, you know, we were here and the stage was here. So basically we were below eye level of the stage. But again, there were people there. There were, you know, bouncer type guys there, and there were, I can't remember, but nobody asked us to leave. And so my sister and I just kept talking throughout this whole first act. And meanwhile, there were other people that came back, you know, did the same thing we did. They wanted to see where the hallway would take them. And when they realized that they couldn't see a thing from there, you know, they would make like big dramatic movements trying to jump up and see what was happening up on the stage. But I do remember when Hall & Oates was ready to start, Gracie and I were talking about the possibility of going back to our seats so we could at least see, or, you know, just leaving this area, because we weren't going to be able to see anything from here. And just as we were talking about it, one of the guys came over and said to us, and I thought for sure, okay, here it is, they're going to ask us to leave. And they said, you girls can't see anything from here, can you? And, well, no, we can't. And he said, how would you like to go up there? And so he walked us up the stairs to the stage, and we were on the stage now. So we were right on the stage with Hall & Oates. And from there, I was able to see my friend Patty, who was like in the second or third row, wherever she was. And it wasn't until later when we hooked up to, you know, to go home together and everything, and she was like, man, I thought I had great seats until I looked up, and there you two were.
Mr. Come's gonna get you. Gonna knock you right on the head. You better get yourself together.